Hello, listeners. This is Zealous Talks, and welcome to our very first episode of Zeal Journey. So, basically, this is completely new series in which we'll be exploring all about Zealous Young. And when I say Zealous Youngs, I mean the main pillar of Zealous. So, I'm here to tell you that we have champions here who have not only lived or worked as a professionals but also have many stories to tell about Zealous. So, we have someone who has been a part of Zealous for nearly 10 years. Yes, you heard it right. 10 years. Can you imagine it? Okay, so let's meet our first pillar, so called selfish tech, a great photographer, Keyur Shah, who is working passionately as a team leader. Hi Keyur, how are you?
Hey Urvashi, thanks for having me on this podcast. It's my privilege to share my experience and talks about my journey with Zealous so far. I joined as a fresher here. I'm currently working as a team lead, so it's been a long and a wonderful career journey of mine in the Zealous.
That's great. Wonderful. Okay, so now we all know that you are a great photographer. It's been a 10 years since you have worked here and so on. So now tell me, what's something people may not know about you?
Actually, I was very less interested in IT field while studying,
Okay.
right? But once I completed my masters, I was firm that I should select coding, and eventually I did it.
Okay.
And even after jumping into this field, I decided to change my field and wanted to do a photography
That's
as a
great.
full-time job. Yeah. So currently I'm doing a photography as a part-time job or as a hobby, you can say that.
That's wonderful.
And this thing only limited people know about it.
Yes, and I'm the one of them.
And let me tell you one another secret as well. I do have QA phobia.
What? Cubophobia? What's that?
Yes, actually they literally give us sleepless nights sometimes, and I know that indeed require in this field, but yeah, it is fact.
Okay, so like, how do you overcome this challenge? A QA phobia.
Actually, was there is no solution of this. Each and every actually logically each and every product should be error free delivered to the client,
Yes, correct.
but I think this is universal fact that never happens.
Yes, correct.
And you know that very well, right?
Yes, correct. Okay, so yeah, you have many roles and responsibilities as an IT professional. Yeah, right.
Yep.
So tell me, what's a favorite part about your job? Like, what excites you the most?
Okay, so as a technical person, finding the solution of challenging problems, right? Providing timely and client satisfactory deliveries of projects, getting appreciations from them is the favorite part of my job,
Okay, great.
right? But talking about the excitement, pushing the error-free code on the server, getting no complaints from other side is an advanced level of excitement. And one another thing is learning new technologies and working on the different domains. Yep, these things excites me more.
Oh, that's great, wonderful. So can you please tell me that what kind of domains currently you are working on right now?
Okay, so before couple of months I worked on with one environmental consulting firm.
Right.
So that client is having three applications, mobile applications and web as well. So that is actually a very challenging domain for me, which has three different platforms inside one domain, and those three are having a vast variety of data gathering, data manipulation, data representation techniques in
Okay.
that. Some mathematical calculations are also there. So yeah, I think that domain give me many opportunities to go into different areas, right? I even
Yes.
learned many things about cloud in that domain. And talking about currently I'm working on front end technologies.
That's great.
So one domain on which I'm working is a defense domain.
Oh, I can say
That
a
is-
huge thing.
Yeah, this is very
Defense.
vast thing,
Yes.
and it is also giving me a good areas of knowledge.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, overall I'm satisfied with my work right now.
Yes, and as a IT guy, you guys are very blessed with, like, you can have opportunity to work in a different kind of domains at a time.
Actually, yes.
Yes. So yeah, we all learn something from people, right, in our lives, including our family, teachers, and even co-workers, right?
Yes.
So what has been your biggest lesson learned in this 10 years?
Okay, good question. Actually, I heard somewhere that we should listen to our elders, not because they are always right, but because they have more experience in being wrong, right?
Yes, correct.
So I used to notice my seniors, my colleagues, and learn many things like taking an accountability while working in a team.
Yes.
That gives you many opportunity to improve yourself just by observing others, right?
Yes.
And I believe accountability and passion are the main factors in our career.
Yes, correct. Yeah, we all learn from our elders. I can say even I also learned from my team leader, like how to handle people and how to handle projects and all.
Exactly.
You might also learn from your leaders, so that's how it grows. Like,
Yeah.
okay, what's one thing you wish you knew before you started working, and one piece of advice you would pass on to a young techies?
Okay, so we all know that getting an education in college and working as a professional into the field are very different things. Both
Yes.
things are very different, right?
Yes.
Many newcomers nowadays think that they actually want very quick success,
Yes.
an overnight success. But what I believe is overfilling your plate with many things will not allow you to eat everything
Correct.
at a time, right?
Yes.
So while working as a team member in any project, along with the technical skills, you should have soft skills as well,
Correct.
right? So one should have adaptability of new technologies, new challenges, and along with that, one should have also impactfully communication skill.
Yes.
That is what I believe. And as you are going to enter a force of creative world, you should think out of the box
Correct.
every time. And
Yes.
as a good as a person, you should have a good attitude, effective listening skill as well. So I think these are the abilities which are essential in our field.
Yes, correct. Currently nowadays, what people are doing, they don't want to be do a thing like patiently. They want to grab this opportunity as soon as they can. This
Yeah, and when we talk about soft skills, you know, no institutions can assist you in developing these skills. You are the only one who can
Yes.
develop by yourself,
Yes.
either by observing or by
Observing others or by learning from
Exactly.
them, right? Yes, correct. So we all experience stress at some point of our lives, whether it is preparing for an exam, going for a first date, right? Getting stuck into the traffic, working about bills, or making a presentation. Stress is just a normal part of our life, right? So how do you distress yourself, Keyur?
So in our field, in IT field, we usually do a mental work
Yes.
more than a physical work. So to distress my mind, I usually do a very common thing that almost everyone do is listening to good music while working. Another thing is taking breaks, discussing politics, which is my favorite
Politics?
topic with colleagues, my favorite colleagues.
Okay.
So-
Okay. Let me ask one thing. That who's your favorite politician? You are discussing so much of politician with your
cannot
coworker.
I cannot give you the name as elections are going on.
Yes. Okay.
But yeah, I can say that the one who is leading our country very
Okay.
efficiently right now.
Yes, I know that. I don't wanna. Thanks. Okay. Well, this is good to know that we have come so far, and our listeners wanted to know that it's been 10 years, a huge thing for me as well as our listeners and whoever listening this podcast, for them as well. How many times you have had thought of putting Zealous actually?
You mean quitting Zealous?
Yes.
Okay, so when I started my career in 2012,
Okay.
right? I think in 2014,
Mm-hmm.
I resigned here.
Oh my god, in just 2 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
So HR called me and told me that you are as usual, you are very essential
As always, HR too.
employee of Zealous.
Yes.
So think we can give you more opportunity over here. In which area you want a much more exposure. We talked and
And you
she
convinced?
succeeded, yeah.
And you
To convince
convinced?
me, yeah. So yeah, I'm here only.
That's wonderful. So how has your journey so far with Zealous?
It's been wonderful, but in this journey of the
Yeah.
last 10 years here in Zealous, I got so many opportunities to grow myself. Throughout my career, I worked with many different technologies and had a good chances of working on different challenging domains. You know, a unique thing of this Zealous system is its work culture. Frankly, work culture. The company doesn't believe in micromanagement, poking nose at each and every thing, each and every person, right? And one golden thing about Zealous is management listen not to only managers or team leads, but even freshers and trainees. Takes the feedback from them, give them inputs, work on the feedbacks and inputs given by them frequently. So I think this is the best thing of Zealous so far.
This is the best thing because I don't think any other company is working on this basic needs or not. Even I don't know, but this is the best thing Zealous are doing right now over here. And yeah.
Yep, agree.
Okay. Okay. So let's start with a rapid fire round. Okay. Are you ready, Keyur?
Yeah, as
Okay.
always.
Okay. So you have to answer it in just 3 seconds, right?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. My first question: coffee or tea?
T.
Always. iOS or Android?
Android.
Okay. Knowledge or money?
I think knowledge with money.
Smart, huh? Email or phone call?
Phone calls.
Formals or casuals?
Formals.
Team leader or team player? That's
Hmm.
something
Team leader who equally play in the team.
smart answer. Huh? Okay. Work from home or work from office?
Work from office.
Okay, that's nice. Currently, you're doing that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a few questions more where you have to answer in few words.
Okay.
Right?
Mhm.
Okay. So describe yourself in 5 words.
Flexible, reliable, helpful, adaptable, emotional.
Okay, 5. That's great. Dream vacation?
Dream vacation, Paris.
That's huge. When you are planning to go, by the way?
After my increment.
That's great. What's the best piece of advice you ever got?
Okay, so it was take accountability,
Okay.
right? You should have the obligation or willingness to accept responsibilities for one's actions.
And who give you that this piece of advice? Can I?
Yeah, my last project manager gave me this advice,
Okay.
and he
then-
used to give me many times actually.
But
And yeah, we
this
do
is-
follow it.
Okay, but this is wonderful and beautiful advice he have ever got in your life, I can
Yeah.
say. And okay, one more last question. What's first come to your mind when I say we have a meeting with our client today, Keyur?
I just think let's crack the deal.
Okay, that's nice. Thank you so much, Keyur, for your time over this podcast. Thank you so much
Thanks, Urvashi. Thanks for giving me this opportunity.
to give you. And yeah, one more thing. Click my photos when you are free.
Yeah,
As your
definitely.
photographer.
Definitely.
Okay.
Thanks, Urvashi.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you so much listening to Zealous Talks. Stay tuned for next episode. Meanwhile, you can show some love. Okay, bye-bye.